today let's talk about the adapters and the stupid idea of using all the adapters at the same time. What the hell will happen? My camera won't turn on. Did I broke it? Which lens I'm gonna use? I could use the 70-200, the 24-70, whatever, but these are bulky, heavy lenses, and all with these adapters, it would be a catastrophe. I'm gonna use the Nifty 50, and this is the original one. If you can see, even the connection with the camera is plasticky. If you don't know what Nifty 50 is, goddamn, you are young, okay? This was the lens to go for my generation to learn photography. Reasonably good quality for 100 bucks. Imagine, this is a Canon lens that costs 100 bucks. So I already put the 50 millimeters on my R6. R6 is not a big camera, but with this really small lens, it looks like something that come out of the shower. The 50 millimeters is here with the Canon adapter. This adapter from AF lens to AR mount, as the mirrorless camera has the sensor way closer to the surface, that these lenses were built for having a mirror between them. It adds the distance and also has the communication pins. Let's see what kind of picture we're gonna get with the basic adapter. I'm gonna focus on the view, and there we go. Let's check this out. It sounds like RoboCop. How I missed this. So let's switch this guy to the Speed Booster one. I'm gonna use the Viltrox 0.71 X adapters. It's a very curious adapter. If you want to learn, I also have a video about it. So I use a lot the Canon adapter, and as you can see, there is no glass on it. It's just to communicate between the lens and the camera, yeah, and have the distance that it needs. If we use this distance to speed boost the projection of the lens. So what I mean by speed boosting is that the projection of the lens is now a little bit shorter to APS-C sensors. My camera is full frame, so it will be a big vignetting, but okay, we're gonna deal with it. Also, it will give us one stop of light. So let's do this. And of course, there is the vignetting. There you go. I don't see any difference trying to focus. I would like to apply the doubler immediately now, but it won't connect with the 50 millimeters because this adapter needs a bigger lens like the 70-200 or something like that, because it has this thing over here. I'm gonna use the extension tube. So the only thing that these adapters do is giving some distance between the lens and the camera. These lenses lose the ability to focus in the infinity, but they have the ability to focus even closer to the lens, transforming it to a cheap alternative for a macro lens. Speed booster with the extension tube. So it has 3 different extension tubes. Because this is the internet, I'm gonna use 3 of them at the same time. Not test gradually, because that is for science and this is just stupid. Yeah, let's see what we're gonna get. Yeah, let's see if you can focus there. No. I need to focus something really close. Yeah, it's almost there. No, you. Oh, this is terrible. Oh, this is a fly poop. Perfect for this video. Come on, let's focus on the poop. Oh, this is shit. The focusing suffered a lot, and now I only can shoot extreme close macro. So the poop there is 1 millimeter, and here you can see it quite big. Let's add the doubler. This is the Sigma 2X XDG, whatever. It's pretty damn old and it's pretty damn shitty. It's not a good adapter, okay? And actually I thought it was broken, but I accidentally fixed it on another video. It doubles your lens. If you have a 50 millimeters, it will become 100 millimeters with the cost of 2 stops of light. So if you are in f2.8, you're gonna lose f4, f5.6. And to add the doubler, the extension tubes has nothing in them, so it's handy to connect this puppy. So yeah, let's put it. There we go! This is the most awkward adapters. Okay, I have my doubts that this will work properly, so... But yeah, let's try it. This Viltrox has a chip to translate the aperture to the simulated aperture. This doubler has a chip informing this will be doubled and we'll lose 2 stops of light, so that's the calculation from the... So we have a bunch of pins communicating and losing energy by contact or something like that. Okay, you guys want to see this thing photographed, right? Let's try that. I'm gonna try something really stupid. Let's try to focus on the infinity with the doubler in the extraction tubes and the speed boosting, and of course everything is gray. Okay, so no, it won't work. So let's try to focus on the flowers again, and I don't see nothing. Oh wow, okay, come on. Everything is moving because of the wind. Let me try to focus on something that is not moving. Another poop from a fly here. Okay, let's try this. So it's just receiving the communication from the Viltrox because the aperture didn't move, although we have the doubler, but the autofocus is working. Well, working. It's trying to autofocus, but it worked. It doesn't look that much, honestly. There is no sharpness, there is no edge, nothing. The smallest extension tubes is enough to me to connect the 50 millimeters, so that's exactly what we're gonna do. It doesn't touch? No. Oh, but it doesn't lock? It's locked. I was afraid that the glass from the 50 millimeters and the doubler would touch, but this distance is far enough. Let's see what we're gonna get. My camera won't turn on. Did I broke it? I don't hear a click when I try to... Now I did hear the click. The camera doesn't turn on. And there is no battery warning, nothing. Huh. It did work with everything. Okay. My camera isn't turning on, and I know that it has some fresh batteries. Okay, it's turning on, but of course nothing is happening because there is no lens in it. Why I am connecting something? I am stupid or what? Yeah, it did turn on. Nice. Of course, it's not focusing properly, but yeah. Come on, you can. Yes. So the autofocus is way better. That's terrible. This is a very stupid test. Would I advise you to do this? No, because my camera did look broken a little bit. I really don't advise to connect a bunch of adapters like this. What I would advise to you guys, if you have a really good collection of AF lenses, is use the AF RF adapters to AF lenses, because you don't lose any performance from your old lenses. Using everything else is a little bit stupid altogether. But I have another plan. Would you guys like to see all the filters? Like, use the lens with a bunch of filters to see what will happen. If you leave it down below in the comments if you want to see that.